is up, everyone? Yo. So if you guys haven't checked out season 6 Requiem, you guys should go check that out. Really cool stuff. But I don't really have much. I think what went down today? Not a whole lot. Just help the community. Actually, that's what happened. A lot happened today with me helping the community. But as far as like battles or anything, I can't say anything happened. You know, I've just seen a bunch of people DQ themselves. And it happens all the time. So I'm over it. And that's why I've been retired, because everyone always DQs in the end. Yo, but yesterday I had a really good battle, actually, now that I remember. This is Hyundai Sonata 2020. And, you know, we were just messing around on the long straight. We both kept it at the limit. Or below. Not above it. And yeah, it ended up just being a draw. Fair play. No harm, no foul, no one loses, nobody wins. And we both walk away with some respect. I mean, he definitely earned mine. And so. What's another good one I have? I mean, I don't really have any. I just feel like just simple stuff that's ended up happening. I remember there's this guy in like a Lexus V8 and he just like cut me off really aggressively for no reason. I mean, I was just driving normally. In the end, you guys know how it always goes. Because I'm a normal driver. And you know, this guy gets all riled up and you know, they start pushing themselves. I'm like, wow. But you know, I guess that's the thing for me is, you know, their limit is pretty normal for me. And so, you know, I end up overtaking this guy on the street. But it didn't mean anything, because I don't care about that. You know, I go back to regular driving, and he's off somewhere else, probably angry or something. And me, you know, cheers. We're gonna do a late night gamer food post right now. But what's up, everyone? Just wanted to say what's up while I tell the rest of these stories. I think I do have one main one. You know, I noticed that sometimes I do have people that like try to stalk me or whatever. And I don't really care about that. I really don't, cause I already told you guys, like, it's been months now, 2 months that, you know, I've been retired. No more races, no more nothing. I just drive normal, and I help the community. That's all that I do. So, like I said, you know, the guy with the Lexus, whatever SUV or the, you know, whatever car that was, the V8 in it. You know, he just got what he deserved, and that's it. Didn't mean anything. Anyways, like I said, there was people have been stalking me. And yeah, as I'm coming out of my house, and I'm going, I noticed some like, guy parked right there, and as soon as he sees me go, and I'm driving normally, and I get to the end, you just see him race down just to try to catch up to me. And so this is like a, what was it, like a IS 250 or whatever, a sport, one of those. And this is someone that we've beat already, by the way. We've already beat this person before on the road, multiple times. And so yeah, they originally had like some other Lexus V8. Like this is separate. Like this is what's with the V8 Lexus owners and doing stuff like that. I don't know, but these people, they bought they bought that Lexus. They recently bought it and started like modding it and doing stuff to it or whatever. And I think they solely bought it so they could try to beat me or whatever, just like, or whatever they want bought it for. Who cares, right? No one cares. Good for them. And so, I noticed that, that's what they were going for. They were just trying to get right behind me. But, like I said, I'm at the stop. And, this guy's not even on my radar because the first thing he does is boom, run right through the stop sign. So imagine it's a cement wall or there's pedestrians right there. They're dead because of that guy. So boom, he does that, he slams through the speed bumps, and then he's forcing the turns, and whatnot. While I'm just like smoothly going through the turns. Because why do that, right? Why beat the car down? So yeah, he probably blew a shock or something. And so he tried to go for like a wide pass, but it wasn't intentional on my part, but I was kind of in the middle of the road. And so he couldn't, or I mean, he could have, but he just didn't attempt it because I'm guessing he just couldn't guesstimate the distance and go for the clean pass or whatever. He probably would have hit me, I'm guessing, by his standards. And so boom, I hit the next stop right here. And I stop, and he's still behind me, and he wanted to go for the pass, right? But he like hesitated. He went left, but then he cut right. He went outside, and then he was still behind me, right? It was just kind of weird. He could have cut on the inside, but I guess because I started going, it made him go around, and so beats the suspension down one more time, trying to get through the turn all fast, and then I come up to the third one. So mind you guys, he's DQ'd himself twice already, and I'm going, and I'm guessing he's still trying to find a pass, but it's so residential. There's cars on both sides. There's just no room to pass. I pull up to the stop, and I finally stop. And I go, and then, as I'm watching him go, I already knew he was gonna run the stop, so he runs it, he goes wide. And then, he went a little too wide, so as he was accelerating, it took him like maybe 3 seconds longer to get up to speed, you know? So basically, I was like this, and he went wide, so wide that it slowed him down so much that it literally forced him to catch up like that. And so when he finally passed, going at a high rate of speed, there's the next stop, and I'm like, okay, he did his pass or whatever. I'm like, see if he goes for the stop this time, and nope. Next thing he does, he looks at the intersection and he blows right through it, and then doesn't stop. So 4 DQs in a row. It wasn't even on my radar. So, and that was that. I wouldn't see it as anything else. Don't even care. I don't, because it's just so, it's boring. Like, if you really think about it, he had to, cut through, run stop signs and, force turns and all of this and that just to pass. And to be honest, though, yeah. I mean, if it were me on the other end, I could have stopped at all the stop signs and still kept up. It's just a big difference in gap, the gap. It just shows he was too afraid to go toe to toe. That's just how it goes. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in the community can agree on that part. That's how you get chewed. I mean, literally, that's like going around driving like that and challenging people that's how you lose. It's no joke. That is how you lose. Which is why I don't do that, guys. I haven't ever done that. Haven't ever challenged a car ever on the road driving. And so you guys see how it always ends. And yeah, that's that. Antonio, what's up, brother? Yo, thank you guys for coming by. Sorry, I thought I'd just give that quick update because it's just like, I mean, I've been over it. It's all in the past now. That guy couldn't beat me then. He couldn't beat me now. So he just relies on that. So, but everybody knows. I mean, everybody on the list, everybody that I've gone against and actually had respect and took their L's properly, and handled it like men. You know what I mean? They don't act like that. So, yeah. It's GG's, bro. He had his chance in the past, but he didn't get it. Didn't win. And that's that, bro. Resorts to cheap shots now. How lovely, right? Good for them. On to the next thing. I had lots of fun helping the community. We'll probably play Fortnite. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep it down now. Let's lock in. I'm gonna highlight that. It just goes to show. I mean, trust, because I've faced other IS 250s before. I faced the actual F Sport models before. And I faced, dude, we've literally taken down an IS 500, bro. Like, come on, dude. Get on with it, bro. Like, it's a completely different bracket, too. The IS 250 versus the 500 is a completely different bracket, bro. Just get right. On top of that, like, yeah, dude, I've gone up against plenty of Lexus V8s, actual sport model F Sport V8s, man. Stop playing. So it's enough of that. I don't race no more, guys. I just want to focus strictly on helping the community. You guys had your chance, and it's over. I'm still undefeated. Cry about it. That their real challenge is with the road, man. They gotta take it up with the road. And that's facts. Oh, but you know what? I did see this nice GTR 35 though. I won't lie. Today it was so clean. Stop the yap. You're right.